What is going on, everybody? What's going on? It's been a long time since I've done a live. I apologize for taking a long time. The holidays were crazy busy and people were sick in the house and all that fun stuff. So I apologize, but we got tons of stuff to talk about because 2025 has been epic and crazy and wild. I mean, all these announcements of rides being closed. Just today, we're hearing that the Extreme Skyflyer at Kings Island is not going to ever operate again. They're ripping that out. Carowinds is removing Nighthawk and Drop Tower, Anaconda at King's Dominion. But then you have like really interesting things like Kumba. What's the status of Kumba? And Epic Universe is opening in like 3 months. It's a wild time to be a coaster enthusiast. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, a great weekend. I appreciate each and every one of you. And Patrick Ryan, there's no way in God's green earth I'm going up to Sandusky, Ohio in February right now. No, I'll be up there opening day for Cedar Point. If you're going to opening day for Cedar Point, be sure to let me know. Be sure to be on the lookout. I'll be up there for that. Then since Siren's Curse isn't going to be opening with the park, I will be doing the Siren's Curse later in the year. So we'll see. So I hope everyone's doing well. Just going to get a minute here to get everyone on. I do miss doing lives though, so I appreciate everyone hanging with me. We have a lot to talk about. I'm excited. This is a big. There's a lot of stuff in the industry that's crazy, and I know a lot of people don't agree with it, and they're frustrated by a lot of the moves, mainly Six Flags. But I'm really intrigued by the future of the parks. I really am. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to reach out on the chat, and I'll try to answer them as much as I can. But yeah, we're just going to talk about coasters for an hour and try to get through this off season. It's almost springtime, guys. We're almost there. We're like this close now. So normally January, February, I'll go down to like Florida or do something like that. This year we did not. We did go to the beach, but no coasters were involved. It was kind of nice actually. But next year I'll probably go down to Florida. So, all right, everybody. Let's see here. Thank you, Black Coaster Geek. Thank you. Yeah, the Keep Riding Coasters crew. I love every one of you. All right, so let's answer some questions. Evelyn is sad that Nighthawk is closed. I don't agree with that. I'm very happy that it's closed, but you know what? I respect that. Let's see here. Thoughts on Carowinds 2026 Flume Ride. They need a new coaster, and I really feel like 2027 will be that year. And the Flume looks really cool. Like, that's huge. I would guess it's probably about 120 to 130 feet tall, maybe. It's hard to tell just by that one graphic. And who knows? That could change. The layout could change. But to have forwards, reverse, all these cool different pieces of it is really cool. Carowinds desperately needs, obviously, a water ride. I do think it's kind of weird how they're doing the mock splash boat, whatever it's called, ride for this year for Camp Snoopy. Then the following year, they're adding another water ride. I would not have done it that way if it was me. But the log flume looks really cool. I'm really intrigued by it. So we will see. It'll be a cool ride. So I like it. I do think it's interesting real fast how Cedar Point opened up their what was it called? Someone let me know in the comments. It's right there. The Flume ride. I never got to ride it. Whatever the heck it was called. It wasn't in operation very long. It was intimate. I find it interesting that Six Flags is going to a major water ride that has so many components where it just screams mechanical nightmare for this project. So we'll see. Anyways, Alex, what's going on, my friend? Codaland and Fiesta Texas's future. Tony, what's going on? Codaland, hopefully every ride there will be opened up this year. That park looks really cool. They're just moving at a snail's pace. Even though, check out Thrill Nerds too. John is great. He does a lot of construction updates. The circuit breaker is almost complete. So everything should be open hopefully by summertime. So that looks really good. But Fiesta Texas, who knows? I mean, that park is always solid. I'm very intrigued about what they're going to plan on doing with the park, but I can very well see Six Flags making them kind of pause a little bit as far as new investments go and new capital, because that park's already like top of the line great. I think there's money that can be spent on other parks to make those parks better. So hopefully by Fiesta, we get a new coaster in 27, 28. Time will tell. Robert Polk, hope you're doing well, my friend. Siren's Curse, yes, Siren's Curse will be a fast lane ride. I don't know about plus. I'm sure it is plus. But those trains look really cool. I really, really, really like Siren's Curse trains. Another question someone asked, when do I think it'll open up? I think Memorial Day weekend. I think that would be really a safe guess. I mean, they're really flying on construction and the way Cedar Point works with rides and stuff. I would not surprise me at all see this ride testing come mid-April, and that gives you about a month and a half to finalize all the stuff around the ride, get ops to get in there, get trained and certified, and all that stuff. So hopefully Memorial Day around that time. Park Visions, everyone, do me a favor, go check out Park Vision. Great channel, super cool dude. He does great work and just a solid guy. So do that. He really deserves it. He does. I love seeing his channel grow and grow and grow. I did not see the picture of the welds on Top Thrill 2. Matt Carls, we're no longer friends. All right, we have a lot of questions, a lot of good questions here. Orion or the Beast? The Beast for sure for me. Let's see. Do you see any of the Cedar Fair legacy parks adding DC or Looney Tunes themed attractions? Definitely DC. I don't know about Looney Tunes. I don't know how much longer they're going to pay money for Looney Tunes. I think, from what I've heard, it seems like they want to keep the Peanuts around longer than the Looney Tunes, but I could very well be wrong. Hopefully they keep both, but I don't see like them paying the money to do that. This is a good one. Joseph Reed, what do you think about Kentucky Kingdom's 2025 plans? It has Dollywood, Silver Dollar City written all over it. Like, I love it. Good job for Kentucky Kingdom and getting all that stuff. The new area, while it's no like major new rides that we'd really enjoy, some good family rides will be added or kid rides, but they're just cleaning up that area. If you've ever been to that park, the area between Mile High Falls and Storm Chaser running alongside Thunder Run, I've always liked that area, but it definitely have a facelift, and that's what they're doing. So I really like what Kentucky Kingdom's doing. Most importantly, they're spending money to get into that park and reinvesting in it, and that's great for the park's future. So it would, I think, come 2026, 27, you could definitely see a new coaster. I think the infrastructure is the main problem for the park, and obviously they're spending, I think, $12 million on it. So we will see. Carrie Stevens, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well in Toronto and getting ready for Alpine Fury. Oh, here's a good one. When do you think Kings Island will get another thrill coaster? 27, 28, maybe even beyond that. Obviously, 2026 will be the new family attraction. I think it's a coaster. And then we will see what comes after that. Hopefully, it's a new coaster in 27, 28. I just don't see Cedar Point and Kings Island both getting capital major coasters the same year. So with Siren's Curse opening up in 2025, obviously, it's 2026. Cedar Point will probably be a flat ride edition. And then 2027, maybe a coaster. So it's going to be really interesting. All right, let's see here. Matt Carls, thank you. I hope your flight's going well. For the $5 super chat, I have to answer this question like I have to answer every time we do a live. X2 or Ghost Rider? I don't know. I've not been on either. But I'm going to say I'd probably would like Ghost Rider more. It seems like more my style of ride. But I could very well be wrong with that. And go follow Eric's Corner on Facebook too. That guy posts all sorts of cool content. He's on it. He knows, or he's always on these Facebook groups and all that stuff. When is Alpenferry opening? I don't know. Carrie will be the person to ask. I just know that like they have a good amount of track done. I would say maybe like 30% of the rides complete, which is actually really good considering it is in Canada and it is in February right now, obviously. So it's very, very cold. The weather's playing a big toll on that. So hopefully sometime in May, that's what I would guess. You can come on in, buddy. We got Mason in the house. Do you think Reptera can be the best wing coaster? Absolutely. Love it. I cannot wait to see it. It's a great layout.
It is.
Yeah, are you going to ride it with me?
Or X2 might be it.
Yeah, Matt Carls told you to say that. Did he text you or something in your watch?
Nope.
Anyways, Mason, tell everyone which coaster you rode at Carowinds last. Come over here. Come here. Come on.
Carolina Cyclone.
He rode Carolina Cyclone. The first time he ever rode upside down. I had to pay him $50. I bribed him $50 to ride it, but he did it. And he rode twice. That means every time we go to a park and he's tall enough, because he's over 48 inches now, he'll be able to ride. So we're going to ride Loch Ness Monster, right?
Yeah.
And then we're going to ride Iron Gwazi with Matt Carls, right?
Wait, Iron.
Get on the camera if you're going to be over here.
I forgot about that.
So, yeah, we have a lot of cool different rides for Mason to ride, including Reptera. Do I think Superman at Magic Mountain will ever reopen? No, it's definitely not. Sadly, it's gone.
And speaking of Iron Gwazi, I can look at it whenever I want.
Yep. Oh, there you go. Iron Gwazi, the Nano. We got dusted off. The only problem with those is they get really dusty.
Yeah, I hate when they do that. And my newest one.
Here's a question. What's everyone thinking about Kumba? Will it reopen ever again? I hope it does. I love Kumba. Let me know your thoughts on Kumba. I think Kumba is really, really good. Yeah, I'm one of those. I love Magnum. I love Kumba. I love the old school rides. So hopefully it does reopen at some point. Everyone's saying hi, Mason. What's up, Mason? Mason's the man. When do I think Hersheypark's getting their next coaster in 2026? A new family, hopefully Vekoma coaster like Big Bear Mountain will be great. Let's see. Yeah, if CGA closes this year, will Patriot go right to the plot of land that Chang stood at Great Adventure? No, Patriot's done. I honestly don't see any of those rides. Yep, I honestly don't see any of those rides being relocated, unfortunately, including Railblazer. They just Cedar Fair has not spent the money like Six Flags Fiesta has on their RMC single rail, and I just do not see that ride. Even though it's a small footprint, it'll be very easy to relocate it. I just don't think they spent enough the appropriate amount of money to make that ride, the longevity of it, be what it should be. Be sure to give this live stream a like. I really appreciate it. We have 17 likes right now and 58 people watching, so thank you. Can we get to 50 likes? Can I get 50 likes? Let me know, please, please, please. Yeah, Eric, you show me your idea for your insane. I wish we could show it on here, but yeah, that's a crazy idea. Yeah, by the way, James, I think Alpenferry in July, that's when I plan on going, so I'm sure it'll be open by then as well. Ooh, Kumba is your favorite B&M coaster. I like it. What do I think World of Fun is getting? When do I think World of Fun is getting something new? They could definitely use a new water slide or a new water park capital or a flat ride, even a new kid area revamp. I mean, there's a lot of things that park could build. I don't see them getting a coaster in the next couple of years. They just got Zambezi Zinger, 2 years ago now? So, but I think I like that park. I like how they run that park. It's definitely a good park. All right, Gina, you're not here. You're peace out. You're hide user from channel. She's taking a bath. That's cool. All right, what's up, buddy?
What's the new ride called at Cedar Point?
Siren's Curse.
Who's ready for Siren's Curse?
Yeah, who's ready? Mason wants to know who's ready for Siren's Curse because he gets to ride it. Where did I snag a model of the wheel assembly? My friend Felix from Germany. What's up, my dude? If you're watching, he got it for me because he had his YouTube channel. Met him at Cedar Point opening day 2 years ago. Him and his fiance or wife at the time, they're on the honeymoon. And anyways, he's like, I love your channel, and that's so cool. But he's a YouTuber too, out in Germany. And I'm thinking, okay, cool. And he was like, yeah, here's my channel. And we looked it up. He has like 450,000 subscribers. I'm like, holy crap, this guy's huge. But he does technology stuff. So, anyways, long story short, when the new Apple Vision glasses, whatever they came out, whatever they're called, came out, he couldn't get them to Germany. Like he couldn't buy them where he lived. So he spent like, I think, $8,000 and bought them, had them shipped to my house. Then I went to the UPS and spent $300-$400, whatever it was, to ship them out to Germany for him so he can unbox it and do a whole video breakdown on these the goggles. So he got me that as a thank you. So I think they might sell them on Etsy or whatever it is. What is your favorite roller coaster? Iron Gwazi. What's up, Adam G? Let's see if I can see out my window. Oh, Adam, come on, man, get a shirt on. Adam lives like really close.
Wait, it's Adam?
It's not. He lives. You know where they live.
I don't. Adam and Bruce.
Yes, Jerry from Canada will be up there probably July. I need to get my passport. I need to get everyone a passport. But yeah. So we'll see when I'll be at Cedar Point for Siren's Curse, as well as what's it called? Alpen Fury for Canada's Wonderland. What's the height requirement on Alpen? Anyone know? I don't think it's 48. It's probably 52. Ooh, Air Force One's this person's coaster fan number one. I love Air. It's my number 3. Oh, I love Air Force One. Honestly, like it's probably my favorite ride. Like I just love everything about it. How Fun Spot built this ginormous coaster. They had no business doing it. But Iron Gwazi is like my true number 1. But I think I enjoy Air Force One because you don't have lines to deal with. You can ride as much as you want, and it's just so like laid back, and I like that. And operations are overly better. What's my current coaster count? I don't really like keep a hard count. I think I'm like 420-ish. I'm going to go up to Northern California this year to get those credits because I'm worried California's Great America will be closing forever at the end of this year. So just in case, I'm going to go up there and Discovery Kingdom and Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. So that'll be cool. So that'll probably be maybe 20, 25 new credits. But I'm not. I respect people that we have friends that go and do every credit they possibly can, kiddie ones, whatever. I don't. If it's there and my kids want to ride it, sure, but I'm not going to drive 2 or 3 hours out of the way. I just don't have time to do it with the 6-year-old and the 2-year-old. Not happening. Alpen Fury 54 inches. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, I'm going to Epic Universe opening day. I know I'm crazy, but we have a good group of guys going down for it. Just to kind of see everything, be a part of it. I got to get some footage, get on a couple rides. I do not anticipate having a great day in terms of a bunch of rides, but it'll be cool to be a part of it. And then we'll just go to ride Mako and lap Iron Gwazi and the rest of Universal rides and stuff. Hopefully by that time, Hagrid's will be on Express because I really like Hagrid's. Yeah, Alex, you have Ride to Happiness just above Air Force One. Yeah, Ride to Happiness is really good. I heard it's great. This is Nighthawk. Nighthawk at Carowinds is now just so all that's left on Nighthawk is like from here down the first drop and then like the horseshoe element. I think like this. Everything else is gone. So it's I'm okay with that.
This is my newest one, anyways.
Yeah, we have to build what's it called? Afterburn still, but Mason's been kind of getting timeouts and stuff lately, so I'm going to hold off until he has a good week of school and listening and eating.
Don't tell him that.
Yeah, I'm going to tell him whatever I want, boy.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, Velocicoaster is great too. Yeah, so I go as Iron Gwazi, Velocicoaster, Air Force One, Top Thrill 2. I think I have Fury. Then Maverick, Steel Vengeance. Any tips for my first visit to Kings Island? Dan, try to go at like when the park's open for night rides. You cannot go wrong with night rides at Kings Island. Like, oh my gosh, they're so good. So I would definitely recommend if you could, spend all day in the park and then get a couple night rides on like Mystic Timbers, the Beast, Banshee, Diamondback, Orion.
I'm excited.
I think Kings Island's probably the best night ride park there is. Hey, what's up, Quentin? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Flight Deck looks great. I really do. Yeah, I'm going to do Santa Cruz as well. If you're on X, be sure to follow Quentin. He's great. Super cool guy. And by the way, Quentin, I think July, I don't have any solid dates yet, but July will be up in Canada. So I'll be sure to let you know too. And it is Time Warp for sure leaving Canada's Wonderland. I thought it was, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, Carowinds is taking their sweet time on their new rides. Definitely not going to be opening up on opening day for sure. I knew the water ride wouldn't, but the what's it called? The coaster, I figured it would, but definitely not happening. Ooh, that's a very good question. Do I think Stardust Racers will be better than Velocicoaster? It's tough. So, like, I really, really am intrigued by this ginormous mock coaster. It reminds me a lot like Helix over at Leesburg and a few other of the mock rides overseas. I like Copperhead Striking Carowinds, but I wish it was larger. And so Stardust Racers is that. And I like the fact that there's going to be airtime on it too. And some of the elements, hold on, buddy. Elements look really unique. And I like the whole dueling aspect. Do I think it's better than Velocicoaster? I'm an Intamin guy, so I don't know. I think the theming is really going to help out Velocicoaster where Stardust doesn't have much theming, but night rides on Stardust could be a game changer. Could be a game changer. If you're on X too, I spend a lot of time on X. I don't really bother with the other social media channels. Follow Wall and Ballin, fantastic guy. Post so many great thoughts on Epic and Bio Reconstruct. He's the guy that flies the helicopter over the park and gets great views of Epic Universe. Obviously, also, guys, please give the video a like. Please, please, please. Give it a like. Could you see a Vekoma tilt replacing Night Hockey Carowinds? It's a great, great, great comment. Yes, I could. I don't know if that's the location. I did a video on it a while back that having where the drop tower is and moving some of the maintenance buildings in that area over there by Carowinds, putting a Vekoma tilt in that area would make a lot of sense for Carowinds. It's either a tilt or a dive. What's up, buddy?
I want to show him something.
Okay, show him.
Who's gonna miss? Who's gonna miss King Dakar?
Yeah, King Dakar. Long live the king. And no, I did not tell him that to like show off my shirt. Good job. You're hired. No, yeah, King Dakar. It sucks, but I am intrigued by what Six Flags is doing with that park. And as I said in the past, while we are all questioning the motive and mad that they are removing so many rides right now, I think in 5 years from now, Great Adventure is going to be a much better overall park than what it is even last year. So I as far as the replacement, all the rumors that I'm hearing are that mock ginormous tower coaster that's 400-foot tall, extreme spinning mock coaster, which in my mind makes zero sense because there's so many mechanical and aspects of that. And why replace a 456-foot tall launch coaster, the full circuit launch coaster, with a shuttle coaster that is 400 some feet tall? I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. It would be wild spinning on those seats going that high up in that tower, but I just think there's so many issues that could go wrong with that ride, and not to mention that, but like the amount of money that they're going to spend on this ride. I don't know. I would prefer a Ride of Happiness style ride or size of a coaster, if anything. I think the GP and a lot of us would prefer a solid overall ride experience over a shorter shuttle coaster that probably would not be as good as King Dakar. But that's just my opinion. You guys are asking really good questions here. I really appreciate it.
What is your favorite roller coaster at Dorney Park?
Oh, that's a good question. What's your favorite coaster at Dorney Park? I'm going to go first. Mine is Possessed. I love Possessed. Give me Possessed, front seat, back seat. Oh, it's so good. I love it. And that Steel Force is really good too.
What about the new ride?
Oh, yeah. Iron Menace. Iron Menace is okay, except that jolt. That jolt at the end, like you're riding, I was like, just, oh, it doesn't really hurt, but you definitely feel it.
I think that's like the smallest ride there.
Yeah. So
it's not that big as a ride.
It's a pretty good ride though. I love Dorney Park. We had a great time there. Took the family for the first time. I've always had a great day at Dorney. The way I look at it, if you're having a bad day at Dorney, you're doing something wrong. Because the park is just Jessica Naderman, the park president. She's phenomenal. Absolutely great park president. And I knew her down at Kings Island when I worked there in 2004. And so she's solid. I really like what she's doing. What's up, the Coaster Scorpion? Sarah. Hope you're doing well in Connecticut. What are you thinking of Siren's Curse trains? They look awesome. Even though they have the vest, it's not going to bother the ride at all. It's going to be really cool. I wish there was 3 trains on it, but I think Siren's Curse could very well be a top 5 coaster at Cedar Point. That's how good I think it could be. That layout, if the pacing is like what it was on the POV or even a little slower, watch out. It's going to surprise a lot of people. Do I think Six Flags New England will be getting a major coaster soon? Well, Empire State, they are getting Quanton Accelerator this year. The new Intamin motor coaster, multi-launch coaster, whatever it is. It looks great. I really think it's a very long ride in a very compact plot of land. And it's not that tall, but I think it's going to be really fun. So I don't see Six Flags New England getting any major coasters after that for a couple more years. They just ripped out their Typhoon water coaster and then the Bonsai Pipelines trapdoor slides at Hurricane Harbor. So I could very well see their next edition being a major water park attraction. They just repainted. I saw something on Twitter, on X today. They repainted a bunch of water slides. So I think 2026, they're going to go all in on water park capital. Maybe a mat racer. That'd be a really smart move for that park. And also a new flat ride for the dry park. What roller coaster at Cedar Point will be the most popular this year? Top Thrill 2 or Siren's Curse? I think obviously Top Thrill 2.
But Top Thrill
it's just larger. The vibe around that ride.
Top Thrill 2 is closed.
The Top Thrill 2 is closed, but it's supposed to be opening up. Another Top Thrill 2 question. Do you think it will have a successful year? I really hope so. I pray to my coaster gods every single night for it to have a successful year. If it doesn't, I don't trust Six Flags at all with that ride. As far as if it gets if they could easily remove it if it has a bad year this year.
I hope it doesn't.
All right, let's see. Do I think Kings Island is getting a massive coaster in 27 or 28? I said that earlier in the video. I think 2028 would probably be the year for Kings Island. I think Cedar Point will be 2027 and then Kings Island 28, since Kings Island's getting a family coaster, we think, in 2026. Now, if that's not a coaster, and they didn't say it's a coaster, they said family attraction. If it's not that, then I could easily see what's it called? Kings Island getting a major coaster in 2027. When are you going to get your first ride on Georgia Gold Rusher? Well, it's supposed to be opening day, but Mason has his first baseball game that day. So we'll be at Dollywood opening day on that Friday, then coming back Friday night, and then going down to over Georgia. I don't know. Hopefully sometime in March, maybe April. Do I think Scorpion will be relocated? Good question. So they have not touched that ride at all. And it's interesting because they're not ripping it apart. So I don't know what the future holds. I mean, it looks Busch Gardens is not having us. I do like they got a new park president, and what I've known about this guy and what I've heard, he's doing some pretty good things. But Scorpion and Kumba are just sitting there standing but not operating. So they definitely need to do something for that. Hopefully they will get Scorpion, maybe retheme it somehow. I don't know, or remove it eventually. Who knows? But as long as Kumba reopens, I'm cool. But Scorpion, I wish Mason was able to ride that, unfortunately. Thrill Productions, what's up, my friend? This guy, go out and follow him on YouTube, please. I'm telling you what, he messages me pretty frequently on X, which is cool, about his success, and I'm going to give up, or I'm not going to do it. I'm going to slow down on YouTube. Then I say, you got this. I know you can do it. And then a few weeks later, hey, I'm getting better views now. Then I'm doing this. I'm making this. And now he's monetized. So good job. I'm very proud of you, my friend. Keep it up. Why is Fury so trash? I don't know. Maybe they need to empty out all the trash underneath the ride and the broken supports, the cracked supports, and everything else. No, Fury's great.
I just built a cool pattern.
Steven, what's going on? Hey, I know you, buddy. What's up? Yeah, so you'll see me a bunch because I'll be at Carowinds. I don't have a calendar. Let's see, the 15th. What day is that? Let's look here. Let's see, the 15th. Yeah, we'll probably be at Carowinds that day, that night. Mason has a baseball game that morning, and so we'll be over at Carowinds that night, and then probably back Sunday after church for the opening weekend festivities. If it is raining in the area, then I probably will go to Over Georgia on Saturday, and then Carowinds on Sunday. But we'll be at King's Dominion opening day. When will Big Bad Wolf's Revenge open? Good question. Hopefully soon. I don't know. I've not heard anything about it, so we will see. What's up, CP Coaster Lover? What's up, Scott? Hope you and your family are doing well, my friend. Do you think the rumors are true that Cedar Point and Kings Island are going to share a general manager? Oh, I haven't heard that one yet, and I hope not. That's ridiculous if true. God, because it's weird. They have not announced Cedar Point's general manager yet. And I just thought those two parks are marquee parks. They need their own general managers, obviously, even though they're only 3 hours, whatever it is, apart. I hope that's not true. Let's see. Do I have a favorite coaster at Hersheypark? It's tough. I got to go Sky Rush, then Wildcat, but I rode both in 2023. I didn't ride any of them. I didn't visit the park last year when I heard Wildcat's running better and Sky Rush's new trains or new restraints, whatever it is. So I'm hoping to go this year. We got a lot planned, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it happen this year, but next year for sure, 2026, when they open their family coaster. No, Sarah, I'm never riding a ride with you ever again. I rode the Coaster Scorpion. She's one of my first subscribers. When I first started the channel, I met her up at New England. Well, I was at the park the same day she was, and we linked up and we rode Wildcat's Revenge. Or I'm sorry, what's it called? Wicked Cyclone. And all I remember was going down that first drop and just the sheer scream next to me and the whole ride. I'm at half death in this ear, and it's crazy. So I'm not gonna ever ride a ride with you ever again. I'm just joking. Of course, I would ride a ride with you. You're one of my favorites. I appreciate you dearly. I hope college is going well for you.
Close your ears then.
Oh, how long do we get Falcon's Flight before it closes? I don't see it closing. I think Intamin's really doing a lot of cool things, and their reliability is really improved. I think that park is going to be really popular. I really like what they're doing out there for it.
Falcon's Flight and Roller Coaster Tycoon.
You did? Did it work? Yes. Was it too intense? You did it? Oh, so cool.
Well, Daddy.
East Coaster, Sam and Joe. What's up, my dudes? Say hi, Sam and Joe, Mason.
Hi. So
we miss you guys. Got to get together with you guys. Maybe on the way down from Massachusetts, we can link up with you guys.
What's your favorite roller coaster?
Who?
Both of them.
Sam and Joe?
Yeah,
I think they're like X2.
Well, I don't have X2.
When will Top Thrill 2 open? They're saying opening day, so we will see.
Opening day.
Are there any dark rides you're excited about at Epic? Yes, all. I'm not a huge dark ride person, but I like them enough to like really get excited a good amount. Obviously, the Monster one and Dark Universe looks amazing. That show building is massive. I heard somewhere on social media yesterday that they're saying the ride might be like a 7 or 8 minute long ride, which is just insane. So we'll see. But yeah, I think that, and even the Harry Potter dark ride will be really cool. The Super Nintendo world, I mean, nothing there is like new for that park, so I'm not really like overly excited stuff, but I'm out of my face. But Bowser's or the Mario Kart ride will be fun, and that's but yeah, the other stuff I'm definitely really excited about. I'm your adopted father now, Sam. I love it. Thank you, son. I appreciate you. All those Christmas gifts. You're 37, 38 years old, however old you are now. All those Christmas gifts I owe you. I apologize. I wasn't the best father. I didn't know about you.
What the flip? What colors do you want me to draw?
Chris, hope you and Brittany are doing well. And Fioriana, your beautiful baby, is doing great. Will I be doing videos of Top Thrill 2 if it has problems? We will see. We will see.
What colors do you think I
Cedar Point's invested in shows this year. Yeah, but they removed Giant Stage, so I'm curious to see what they're doing on that.
What colors do you want me to draw a roller coaster with? You're
drawing a roller coaster now?
Yeah.
All right, he's going to draw a roller coaster for you guys. So what colors do you want it to be? Pick 2 colors and let me know in the comments. And also, don't forget to give this a like, please. Thank you. Silver and black. Adam says silver and black.
I don't have silver.
Oh, we're not doing Raiders colors. What the heck?
I don't have silver, but I have black. I can do red and black. Do you want me to do red and black?
Not black and orange. No Bengals colors or Steelers colors. What the heck, guys? Come on.
Okay, I'm just going to do red.
I really am shocked about King's Dominion getting rid of Winterfest. That really makes me annoyed. That's my biggest gripe with the current Legacy Cedar Fair, which is basically running the chain now, that they just give up on stuff way too easily. They gave up on year-round ops for King's Dominion and Carowinds only after 2 years. To get these things, these events, or anything theme park or anything business-wise, it takes time to wrinkle out all the issues you have for them to just throw it in the trash after 2 years is a shame. For the year-round ops and the Winterfest, I think King's Dominion was 3, maybe 4 years. But even so, like, how can Kings Island have Winterfest or Canada's Wonderland and all these parks north of King's Dominion have successful and very busy winter events, but they give up on King's Dominion? What is it, because of Busch Gardens Williamsburg's Christmas Town event? That doesn't make any sense, because competition is never a bad thing. Ooh, another good question. Which hypercoaster in Ohio do you prefer, Magnum or Diamondback? That's a really tough question.
I choose Magnum.
I love Magnum. I'm one of those, yes, I know. But row 3 Magnum is just glorious, in my opinion. But Diamondback, back row, thanks to my buddy Matt Carls, is phenomenal. So I'm going to go Diamondback. I cannot believe I just said that. Oh, my gosh. I'm just thinking, I just love being pulled down the drops in the back row with the hands up. Like, you're flying out of your seat. I prefer that over Magnum's ejector.
Do you like Orion better than Diamondback?
I like Diamondback over Orion.
What?
Another good question. Will Six Flags America permanently close because of the merger? I think it's going to happen.
What?
Or they just go, they pull a Geauga Lake and just go water park only. But then again, that land is so valuable where it's at. I mean, I could easily see them making a ton of money by selling it and then having a bunch of houses being built there, unfortunately. I just don't see how, as a company, you would need King's Dominion, the 90 minutes north, Six Flags America, 2 hours north, Dorney Park, and then Great Adventure over to the east. I just don't see there's too many Six Flags parks in that area. Obviously, out of those 4 parks, the only one, the first one that they would sell off or close down would be America. They're not going to close Dorney. They're not going to close Great Adventure. And obviously, they're not going to do anything to King's Dominion. What do you think will be the best coaster that opens up in 2025? In America, I think that's a good one. I want to say Stardust because it looks really cool, but I'm really intrigued by Alpen Fury. Well, North America. I'm really Alpen Fury just due to the blasting out of the volcano, not the volcano, but the mountain. And I think Siren's Curse. Again, that pacing is what it's like on the POV, that it's going to be insane. You're only 31, Sam? Oh my gosh, you look like you're 40, dude. It's all that stuff you do on your extra stuff you like to do. I'm sure. What do I think of Reptera's theming? I think they're doing a really good job with the whole area for it. I really like it. Case family, what's up, TJ and all your family? Hope you're doing well up in Ohio. I'll text you when I'll be up at Kings Island so we can meet up. Blue and orange. Sam says blue and orange for coasters if you haven't started.
I already started, okay. But blue and orange I'll do in a minute.
Okay, I'll do one for you.
Colors. Like these 2 colors?
Yeah, blue and orange. Oh, Quentin says Hershey buying Six Flags America. I mean, I just think that location is bad for that park, but I would love to see it. I think Hershey's a fantastic company. Yeah, I think that CGA could be the last season this year. I just am actually talked to the wife today about heading out there to get on those credits for the first time ever, sometime in July or August, because I need to get out there. I've never been out to that part of California. But I just don't. It would not surprise me if they just, after this year, since they got rid of Winterfest as well as the Halloween Haunt. So it's like what's the point? That Labor Day, the park closes after Labor Day. It's nicer weather out in Northern California throughout the rest of the year. Throughout the rest of the year, usually something's fishy. I keep these questions going, guys. I appreciate it. Make sure you give the live stream a like. And if you're looking for some new coaster merch, check out keepridingcoasters.com. What do I think will be the next coaster removed in the Six Flags chain? I think Batwing is gone. Time Warp Canada's Wonderland's gone. And Vertigo is gone at Kings Island after this year. Maybe 2026. I could see... something's going to happen at Magic Mountain. I can just, obviously Superman, maybe Ninja, Viper potentially. There's a lot of question marks. There's a lot of coasters that could get removed, unfortunately. Yeah, Tomahawk at Six Flags New England's gone. Oh, what could Hersheypark build to have a better coaster lineup than Cedar Point? Well, I think a Giga's obviously is a must for that park. And then I would say, like, they're getting apparently as a family of Vekoma coaster, something like Big Bear Mountain in 2026. Once you add those two, and then you add in let's say a giant Vekoma tilt coaster or a Mach Extreme Spinner or another type of ride, right? Or a Mach Striker coaster, something, then I think it could be up there. But at the same time, while Hersheypark is adding these coasters, Cedar Point's going to be continuing to add to their collection. So will it ever get better? If you could hold off on Cedar Point adding any major coaster for the next 5 to 10 years, then sure. But I don't see that happening, obviously. Zooter Loopers, what's up, Brian? Hope you're doing well, man. Go check out his video. Him and Scott from Upstart Media, they race their butts all around the Universal Parks without the Express Pass. This guy, I'm telling you right now, I love all my other friends who do YouTube channels, and this is not a knock on them. It's not. But Brian from Zooter Loopers, this guy, the editing, the detail he puts in his videos and the editing, I've never seen any coaster content creator do it. It's phenomenal. And this guy is going to be huge one day. Like, I'm talking directing, making movies big. He has an eye for it. So I'm super proud. I've known Brian now for 3 years. And so it's been cool hanging out with him and his father and watching him grow as a person and young person and the channel and all that good stuff. So keep it up. Oh, how long do I think Adventure Express has at the park? Hopefully a long time. I think the bat goes before Adventure Express.
I need you to write.
What am I writing?
I need you to write Fire Striker right here.
Fire
really
Striker?
Cool.
All right, I got to write the Fire Striker. For Mason drew everyone a roller coaster, and he wants me to write the name. Fire Strike. There we go. Here's Fire Striker. Look at that cool. The logo, the text logo. And that's what he just drew in the dark over there. It's pretty good, buddy. You like it?
Yeah.
What's the tunnel?
So when you go up, you go straight up, and there's a launch right here.
Oh,
when
a launch?
You go up.
That's cool.
And this is a little tunnel.
I like the tunnel. No, we just need to get Sam and Joe on this to get a POV, right? Here you go, buddy.
It's not real, though. Okay. Now, orange and blue it is. Whoever said that, yes, I will do it. Okay, so
yeah, this guy here says Fire Striker is a great name for a coaster. Maybe some parks should take a note and hire you to name their rides.
Yep. Adam, this roller coaster is for you. Let's put it right there to the side. Now, orange and blue. Orange and blue. Where's my orange and blue? Okay.
We're trying to tell Mason that he do better at math. We do math problems every day. And, to be not today. Sunday's kind of our off day, but to do, what's it called? That's how you do it. Become a roller coaster engineer. I never was really good in school, so I struggled in school big time. And I just didn't have the confidence. So I always wanted to be a roller coaster designer because when I was supposed to be doing homework or in schools, I would just be drawing roller coasters, amusement parks, water parks in my notebook while I was supposed to be learning. And yeah, I mean, I still graduated and all that stuff, but school just wasn't for me. I did community colleges for a couple years, for off and on for probably 5 or 6 years. Then F plus, I got F's a lot, but not an F plus. And then I said, I was like 27 years old, I think it was. I'm like, I can go back to community college and try to get a degree, or I'm just going to figure out my life and my path. And that's what I did. And it is what it is. Well, I'm really scratching up my desk here, buddy. I got to stop writing stuff.
I don't have any orange.
All right, here you go. Put that over there, buddy.
My orange ran out.
All right. Let's do some more questions here in a few minutes. We got to go. We have to put the kids to bed. What's up?
I don't have orange, so I'm probably...
That's fine. They like the red and black. Hey, no more juice, buddy. It's almost bedtime. Is there any more juice in there? He's about to lose one of his teeth. Finish your snack, please. Okay? We have like 10 minutes till bedtime.
I'm sip.
So don't one more sip of juice. Sorry, I gotta be dad too. Ooh, what's the ugliest looking coaster that you've ever seen? Probably some overseas rides that just look really weird with a bunch of supports, and like these Japan or China ripoff rides are ugly. Um,
I'm gonna say
there are some other ugly rides with just a ton of supports. It's like, oh my gosh. Can't think of one in my head though. Good job, Derek. Proud of you.
Well,
do I think Six Flags will buy a
this
new
one's-
large scale Intamin in the future? I really hope so.
this one's kind of ugly because
It's
it has a
Magnum.
bunch of
It's great though. I think that Intamin and Six Flags need to work together again. I think there's a very good chance because obviously they're opening up 2 Intamin this year. You have Carolina, or not Carolina, but the Georgia, whatever the heck it's called. They just renamed it. Gold Rusher, I think it is, and over Georgia, and then Quantum Accelerator at New England. So 2 new Intamins. Hopefully that relationship makes a way for future Intamins with the company. Carrie, I'll let you know a little bit about that, buddy. What's your least favorite coaster ever? I don't really like hate rides. I just don't like a lot of some rides. I don't like Nighthawk at Carowinds. I don't like Vortex at Carowinds. Yeah, there's a few out there that I just don't care to ride anymore.
Who likes Banshee?
I like Banshee.
Who else likes Banshee?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a technical school in the state. I'm sure there is for Mason, but he's only 6, so I'm not thinking about that far in advance. But I'll have to eventually soon. Thank you, Charles. I appreciate it. Boy, Pat Xer, whatever your name is, you really don't like B&Ms. The Fury really is in your 87th spot.
Wait,
that's
like
funny.
Fury?
I love it.
He doesn't like Fury?
I love it.
He doesn't like Fury,
Daddy? Maybe he doesn't.
Oh, come on. Weird.
Plus, like doing these lives is I love it, but it's also hard, like sometimes to like think, because on my end, I'm reading all these comments, right, and I'm thinking of these questions where I have no time to think about it. It's not scripted, so it's like a lot of times after the lives, I'll be hanging out with the wife or wrapping up work or whatever, and I'll be like, oh man, I should have said that. But yeah, it's definitely interesting.
Yeah, I do that. Like when I go out to play or something, or when my mommy and daddy leaves, I'm like, oh, sure, I should have said goodbye. Yeah.
How long do you think Top Thrill 2 will be open this year? Do you think it'll actually be open all year? Hopefully. I think in order for it to be successful, I think it needs to be operation at least 60% of the time, as far as considering it a successful year for the park. And I think it very well should be higher than that. But what rides at CGA will get relocated? I said earlier in the video, I don't think any at this point. I wish I was wrong. I would love to see them relocate Gold Striker. I just don't see them doing it. What's it called? Railblazer. They have not spent the money like Fiesta has on that ride. Like Fiesta has for Wonder Woman, so I don't see it getting relocated from what I know about it. But we'll see. Do I think Zamperla will survive after the disaster of Top Thrill 2 or be stuck with making flat rides? I think that they're definitely, hopefully, would start over. They make a great coaster. Top Thrill 2 is fantastic. Those trains are probably my favorite trains. I love everything about Top Thrill 2. I just wish it was open. So I think Zamperla really needs to take a step back, know what they do well, and make a smaller scale coasters, 150 feet tall, 3,500 feet of track, maybe 60, 70 miles an hour max, and then work their way up, because that's my biggest fear for this project. That's what I said in past videos, where their tallest coaster was like 150 feet and 60 some miles an hour with the eight passenger trains, whatever it was, and now they're doing Top Thrill 2. It doesn't make any sense. Do I think Kennywood could get a Raptor coaster, RMC Raptor? I mean, maybe, sure. That'd be really cool if they did. What's this?
This is the roller coaster so far. I'm almost
He's
done.
almost done with this one. Look at that. Oh, I like the big mountain there.
Where?
That's
your station.
No, it's cool theming then.
They call it Rock Wall.
Coaster fan, you're right. Woodstock Express is the best wooden coaster at Carowinds if you're riding in the back row. Going down that second drop in the back row is really good. Do I plan on going to Saudi Arabia for Falcon's Flight when it opens? I plan on going there eventually, yes. When it opens, no. At this point, I'll probably wait till Mason and my family's, the kids are a little bit older, so we can all go. But it'll probably be 2026, 27. It's just my biggest fear for that ride is traveling all that distance, then obviously it not being open. So I want to make sure all the kinks are worked out and all that stuff. So the ride looks phenomenal. The park looks really, really cool. So we'll see. Chelsea. There's a very good chance that yes or no. By the way, I talked to the Kate today, and y'all need to do a beach trip. So figure that out. Text her. I told Kate, look, I'm planning out my trips this year. You got to go out with some girlfriends and go to a beach for a weekend. Mandatory. Figure it out. Josh and I can watch the kids. Ooh, Matt, you're right. I do need to go to Lagoon. Maybe I just take Mason. We drive out to California this year. We stop at Lagoon on the way. If only it didn't take 3 days to get out to Southern California.
That is a good idea.
But you couldn't handle being in the car for 38 hours. You can plane after 30 minutes. Yeah, you.
Okay, so they call it Rock Claw. So this is what it looks like now.
Drop Claw?
No, Rock Claw.
Rock Claw?
I did some claws over it.
Look at that. Cool. I like that. I like the drop and the loops. I like that, buddy. Am I planning on adding any other amusement parks to your Canada's trip? Darien Lake, Laron, Niagara? No, just because I'll be with the family, and we need to go to Niagara Falls as well. And we're going to be going to Ohio to visit my family, and then Massachusetts. Hold on, buddy. That's fine. You're going to go to bed, so you're not going to fish it tonight. You can do it tomorrow when you wake up, okay? No more juice, buddy. So I need to do Massachusetts and Ohio, where her family lives in Massachusetts, mine lives in Ohio, and then halfway point we'll go to Toronto, then do Niagara Falls.
So this
am I going to go to Kings Island when it opens to try out River Racers? I like water park rides, but that water coaster just kind of blah to me, in my opinion. So I'm not going to come all the way from Charlotte out there for it, unfortunately. But I will be at Kings Island the first weekend of May. What are my park plans this year, East Coasters? Epic Universe opening day. I have to go to a lot of these opening days for parks, because just by me putting a video out of, hey, here what's new at Kings Island or Kings Dominion opening day, Carowinds, hold on, buddy, Dollywood, they do really well view-wise. Because people like to see what's new at the parks. So that's pretty much what April and March are going to be for going opening days at some of the parks near me. And then Cedar Point opening day, then Epic in May, and then doing the family road trip to Ohio, Massachusetts, then Northern California at some point. And then I'm taking the family down to Florida in October for Epic. And then Dollywood a few times here and there. Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. So I don't know. There's a lot of different ideas I have. It's just hard as we don't have like parents here. So it's like watching the kids. I can't leave the wife too often. Let these kids terrorize her for 3, 4, 5 days without me being here. Exactly my point. So I try to be very strategically gone when I can. What's my least favorite coaster ever? I already mentioned that earlier. I don't really. There's a lot of ones.
Again?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'll hopefully see you there too. How bad do I think the crowds will be epic opening day? It's gonna be a crap show. It's gonna be absolutely ridiculous. But I'm there for the experience. I'm there for the content. Opening day for the channel. So that'd be really, really cool.
So this be a real trade for a wooden coaster?
Yeah, it does kind of look like Grizzly out in California's Great America. All right, guys, we have like 3 more minutes on here. So ask your final questions. Just live a like because he's got to go to bed. You got up a little earlier today. We have a big day tomorrow. We got to go to the grocery store tomorrow, play some basketball. We need to get your haircut too, don't we? Will Top Thrill 2 be open for opening day? That's the plan. Which of my favorite Giga? Fury 325. Yeah, Velocicoaster is really great. You'll love it.
Who wants me to make a little roller coaster for someone?
You're not making it tonight.
Okay. Well.
Here's a good question. Is the Clarion Hotel near Carowinds worth it? No. Run like hell, far away from that dump as you can. Horrible hotel. No one, please promise me you'll never stay at the Clarion. That place is nasty. Spend a little bit more money. There's nicer hotels in the area. There's only like 2 decent hotels, maybe 3. A lot of them are crap. A lot of sex trafficking, unfortunately, is in that area. So just be very careful. There's other areas, Rock Hill, a few miles south in Rock Hill, or Pineville, or the Arsley area of Steel Creek of Charlotte has a couple of hotels. They're a little safer areas, better. But just be careful. When are you going to the UK? I promised my buddy Chris and his husband to go out there. I'm waiting for Mason to be tall enough now, so hopefully 2026. I keep on pushing it back, but I got to. What do I think is replacing Nighthawk at Carowinds? Grass, unfortunately.
What is your favorite roller coaster?
Is Siren's Curse pacing as good as it is in the video? Do you think it would be better than Top Thrill 2? Has a chance. I really like Top Thrill 2 from the intensity aspect and the adrenaline. So I personally don't see it being better than that, but I think overall ride and everything about the ride, it looks really, really good. Carowinds should get a ride called Dayhawk. When do I think I'll go live? Probably next week. I might do lives every week.
What is your favorite roller coaster?
All right, guys, we're out of here. He has to go to bed. Say goodnight.
Wait, God, tell me what their favorite roller coasters are.
We'll go real fast.
What is your favorite roller coaster?
What's your favorite roller coaster? 1 minute, guys. Favorite coaster. Go, go, go. What's my craziest hot take? Oh, man, I have a lot of hot takes. I have a lot. I don't have my favorite or craziest. I don't know. Thunder Striker, Fury 325, Wicked Cyclone, Steel Vengeance. And yes, Sarah, we'll have to ride Quantum Accelerator, whatever the hell it's called, together.
Do you like
X2, El Toro, Iron Gwazi, Maverick. Oh, I love Maverick. See, I knew I liked you, Pat Exter, whatever your name is. Maverick's so good.
Is Wildcat Revenge better than X2?
Oh, is Wildcat's Revenge better than X2? That's a good one. Top Thrill 2. Yeah, I like Top Thrill 2 is great.
Is Top Thrill 2 better than Fury?
I think so.
What?
Did you brush your teeth today? Just joking. All right, y'all. Thank you all so much for coming on live. I really appreciate all the super chats. Thank you guys so much. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Stay positive. Remember to smile today. Of course, you know what to do. Keep riding coasters. We're almost there, guys. Almost there for the theme park season to be almost in full swing. I cannot wait.
You need a
really do not.
play button.
All right, yeah, but that's 100,000 subscribers, I think. So we're not there yet. So good night, everyone. Have a blessed night. Thank you all so much. Appreciate each and every one of you. And have a great week, guys. Appreciate y'all.
Bye.